First thing you need to do is take a leap of faith. A lot of you are in a position where you don't want to take a leap of faith. And what that means is it's not about a risk. So, leap of faith, risk. These are two different things, right? So, a leap of faith is when you just do it. That thing on your mind, you just do it. You know, when your intuition and your mind are synced, that's when you're in tune with yourself, right? So there's a lot of people that just want to travel. They just want to apply for a new job, learn a new skill. Listen, understand this. There's a lot of skills that AI is going to take away. A lot of jobs, a lot of skills, learn something new. Get up to the time. Update your ISO. Update your operating system. You get what I'm saying? Don't get left behind. The only people that get left behind don't want to learn anything new. We're going to start there. Take a leap of faith. A risk is calculated. This is calculated. And when you take a risk, you're basically telling yourself, hey, I'm betting everything on this to work, but if it doesn't work, I'll figure it out. This is, I know it's going to work because my body is telling me, God is telling me, I just been fighting it, and God gonna figure it out. Take a leap of faith. More people need to do this. Until you decide to do this and block out the noise, you know what? The next thing you need to do is block out the noise. You need to block out the noise. Oh my God. Block out the noise. There's going to be a lot of people that have an opinion. When you seek advice, that's different than people have an opinion. Your family going to talk about you. Your friends going to talk about you. Your ops, because everybody think they got ops. Your ops going to talk about you. Your friends going to talk about you. Everybody going to talk about you. Yourself is going to talk about you. You got to block out the noise. I like to compare my life to NBA players. I travel a lot, right? So a lot of people go, damn, bro, you traveling, you ain't stopped. Bro, NBA players have to travel 41 games a year on a plane, right? They got to work out. If they're dependent on the level they're at, they have to do endorsement deals. They have to go to meetings. They have to, well, not do endorsement deals, but live up to the contractual agreement of an endorsement deal. They got to go to meetings. They have to travel for family. They have to be there for their kids. They got to show up for friends. They got to go to weddings. They got to go to dinners. They got to go to a lot. They have to do a lot. Why do you think they make so much money? Their output. Their output is what's making them money. The output, right? The output of energy. This is a karmatic world. I believe in that concept 50%. But I do believe you get what you give, right? I don't feel like karma's all the way. That's another story. But, excuse me, to lightly touch on that, I don't feel like karma is a complete concept because there's people that die for no reason. They die for no reason. Or they get negative energy towards them for no reason. I could just go out there and kill somebody's grandma. Did she deserve that? No, I just decided to do it. So we do have free will. Anyways, your output. And your output is what decides what you get. People be like, oh, no, nothing's going on. You smoke every day. You party every weekend. You can't skip a Jordan release. You got to get them new shoes. You got to be fresh. You need designer. You need jewelry. You got to get your hair done. You need a tape. You always got to have your nails done. You always got to pamper. You can't tell yourself no when you need to. Discipline. Discipline is next. Almost ain't know how to spell that. Discipline is next. Figure it out. Get in the gym. Get a routine. You need to get a routine. Your life has no routine. You just wake up and do whatever you want. Me, I wake up, work out a little bit, eat, make videos, figure out my schedule, my videography schedule, figure out my travel schedule, make sure my mother is mentally okay. First of the month, send her money every month. Routine. And over time, you add things. I want to do MMA as far as I want to do boxing. I want to do Muay Thai. I'm going to fit Pilates. Create yourself a routine. Create yourself a schedule. You have to give yourself structure, right? You're not at your best self, so you're not attracting the things that are aligned with that. That's all it is. And you don't have to be at your best self to get the best. You just have to be grateful for where you're at and try. You have to try, attempt. And once you start attempting and working on yourself, things come. Because everything is going to recognize, oh, this person is trying to be better. And once you're trying to be better, you're already better. You're already better. Cut out distractions. And we're going to end on this one. Distractions. No, actually, we're going to keep going. Cut out distractions. Like I said, you don't need a party every weekend. Why you keep consuming things that don't matter? You feeding your y'all will listen to all the gossip, all the negativity. You that's watching this, all the negativity, and it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Mexican, Indian, Arab, Muslim, Jewish. It doesn't. Y'all will consume all the negativity, and I'm not saying you don't need to be in tune with the negativity because you need to know what's going on, but you will consume all the negativity, and then wonder why. When you gonna consume a book? An audio book that's going to help you restructure your mind and have you think different thoughts. You are what you think. You are what you think. And that's a part of what you consume. That's a part. If you playing Marvel Rivals all day, all you're going to be focused on is that dopamine of Marvel Rivals. If you playing NBA 2K all day, I had a 2K problem. I was making money, but I wasn't making enough because I was using a lot of my time to play 2K, get that dopamine. That's what dopamine. You need to figure out how to make your passions your dopamine, how to making money and providing for yourself and your family dopamine. Trust me when I tell you it's fun. Traveling is fun. Meeting new people is fun. Get off the internet. Get off the internet unnecessarily. Get off the internet unnecessarily. Use the internet to become a better person. Use the internet to connect with people. Get out the consumer mindset. And you don't even have to become a creator. Just become better. Like I said, back to that discipline. Just become better. All you need to do is become better. This doesn't need to be long and drawn out. You don't have to become a master, fucking have a PhD. No. Just put yourself out there and allow yourself to have new experiences. Experience is the best professor. Absolutely the best professor. There's nothing you can get in this world better than experience. And if you are trapped in that prison of your 50-mile radius, you'll never get experience.